Hey, what's up, Crazy Vapor fans? Let's talk water heaters today. Okay, so my tankless water heater here is 5 years old. Okay. So back 16 years ago when I bought this house, my gas bill every month was about $240. And within a couple years, we put new windows in, put a new roof on it, put new siding on at the same time as the windows. And when we put the siding on, we put up foam insulation on the outside, a little bit of extra stuff inside, and we saved somewhere around $40 a month. Now, this right here, I used to have a 40-gallon water heater sitting here. This house is built in 3 different sections. This is the newest one. They decided that they didn't want to run hot water clear from the back of the house all the way up front. So they put another water heater up here. And 5 years ago, you'll be able to see the video of when we put it in. Okay. Since then, my gas bill, and this is even dealing with inflation, I'm paying $99 a month. That's on the budget plan. So I went, and that was almost an immediate savings by not having that old junk water heater in here, constantly trying to heat up 40 gallons of hot water. This thing right here, it stays off 23 and a half hours out of the day. Some days, on my days off, we do a lot of dishes and everything. It might run for an hour the whole day. While it's running, it uses quite a bit of gas. But when it's not running, it uses zero. Not 1 CFM. Nothing. How much did I pay for this? It's a Mary tankless water heater. It's pressure activated. Back 5 years ago, this model right here is not in stock anymore. It's discontinued. But I paid $2.99 for this. I do believe that's right. It may have been $3. I think it's $2.99 because now they're like $3.85 for the upgraded model. It's pressure activated. Down here underneath is 2 or 3 D batteries that when the pressure is activated, it sparks through the piezoelectric device and lights up a little LED display. So let me kind of show this here. Hopefully you can see it. So when you turn the water on, it comes on. And you can see the little blue flame right in there. Now during the summer, you want it over here. During the winter, you can hear it kick in. I do like this feature for the simple fact that when we run the dishwasher, I want to have something hot. I want to have some good old hot water. And I can actually get the water up to about 170 degrees, which I've had this thing probably good 4 years now and haven't had any issues with it. It cost me almost just as much because you have to go from the old 3-inch piping all the way out to 4-inch piping. It cost almost just as much to plumb it up through the roof, and that's getting new flashing and everything, as it did for the whole heater itself. Put in new hoses, a new gas line while I was at it. So roughly 750. Put new valves in. When I first bought this house, there was one valve in this whole house. The only valve was outside of the water meter. So every time I work on a project, put a new sink in, boom, valve. Put this in, valve. Behind here, can't really see, but the shower system, boom, has a valve. So, and my shower, I can set the temperature. So let's just turn it back on. Well, woof, you hear it. So I can crank it up all the way. You see where it gets. It takes a little bit. So during the summer months, it gets like up to 120, 125, something like that. Right now, it's cold. We're getting close to about 120. Like my grandson, when he takes a shower, he likes to have the flame all the way down, which it'll get down to about 98, 99. Me, I prefer to have mine somewhere in 111, 110, somewhere in there. My wife likes 115. That is like lava to me. When I first got it, it shut off a lot. Just trying to figure out where you had to put the pressure on it. Would I recommend anyone? If you don't have a long way to go with your water, like our water, it goes just right over to here and then right to over here to the shower. 10 feet at the most, and it gets, well, hi. My granddaughter come to see me.
What are you doing?
I'm recording a video on my water tank. Okay. But, so, last 5 years I've been saving roughly $100 a month. That's, what, $6,000 in savings? That's well worth the upgrade, retrofit, and everything. On the other water tank, hang on. How do I pause? Okay, my other water tank here in the washroom also goes to my new bathroom I did. So this was installed in 2014. It's had 10 years of service. It's getting close to the end of its life cycle now. It's a ream. I work at Home Depot. I do a lot of returns on water tanks. These things are garbage. But this one has lasted 10 years. I do flush it out, and the last 4 years of it, we've had a water softener on it. So it's a lot easier on the water heater. So will I put a tankless in here? I may, but I will have to spend a lot of money on one that has a controlled temperature to it. Because let me turn on the lights here. Because the shower head here has a mixing valve in it, and so you have to kind of mix your hot water and your cold water. So a little tankless like my other one, I would not want to have in here, because like in my shower you only have the hot water on and you adjust the temperature. I would want, if I had a tankless, I would want one that, you know, got to 120, 100, you know, you can set them up to like 135, something like that. And then you adjust accordingly with your water valve in the shower. Oh, be quiet. So anyway, when this goes out, I will probably put a tankless in, but it's going to be a better model than that one. The one thing I like about my other one, since it runs on B batteries and there's no electrical plug-in for it, and I've done it with no power in the house, like when you have a storm or something, you can still, as long as you have water pressure, you still have a hot shower you can take, and I like that. Next one will be still gas, but it runs the washer right here, and the shower, yes. Hi. Oh. Are you going?
Yeah.
Alright, love you. So it runs the washer back here, sink, and the bathtub in here. That's all it does. It's a little bit, I think this was only a 6. I need to run my serial number through Ream's warranty checker, but at 10 years I'm sure it's out of date. We only paid $500-600 for it back 10 years ago. But I know the wife said she does not want a tankless like that. But there's hundreds of different styles. I'm gonna get one that has a constant temperature to it. That way you can run it through a mix valve. And then, instead of heating up, I think this is a 50 gallon, instead of heating up 50 gallons all the time, I can have something, and you know, some days running the washer over here, we may run 7-8 loads through it. Just depending on when we both have days off. Got the towels, you got our clothes, work clothes and everything. Takes a lot. So, you know, that day it would run. Other days, you know, my wife takes a 15-minute shower. That's it. So it'll only be on 15 minutes out of the day. And I really, really like that. So, and I think my gas bill would go down quite a bit if I was able to put one of those in. So here's my bathroom after getting the remodel done on it. You can see everything still looks fairly good in it. Not the tile, not that. All of my tile in here is still looking good. I still have to paint, but everything in here is still looking good. Don't see any leaks, don't see anything. So I did a fairly decent job at this. So I just thought I'd give y'all an update and give you my opinion of tankless. Water tanks are a thing of the past. You should not have to heat up water constantly all the time. It's just, over in Europe, you barely can even find a house that has a water tank. At least what I've been told by a lot of people. Everyone's went tankless over there because it uses so much less energy. And my gas bill proves it. So, we're probably looking at $900. And then I got a pretty tall part of the roof that I have to go through. So that's going to be a lot more venting. But anyway, I just thought I'd share y'all, if you are thinking of going tankless, I highly recommend it. To me, it's well worth it. I would definitely not put another water heater, or tanked water heater. That's just crazy to me. And I understand, I had to special order this. I had to wait a week or two for it to show up. Another few days to get someone over to help me put it in. But I have enough knowledge now. I can take that one out and put in a tankless pretty easy myself. It's pretty self-explanatory. I've got enough tools now. I've been collecting here and there. Everything. I think I can get the job done pretty good. So, I just thought I'd share with everything. If you are planning on going tankless, I highly recommend it. Do I recommend this model? Well, first off, it's out of stock. No more, it's discontinued line. If I'd have known back then when I was in the oil field how much money this thing would have saved me, I'd have probably bought up 4 or 5 of them and just have them in storage somewhere, just so they, when this one goes bad, because all water heaters eventually go bad. The flames interact with the pipe, water gets hot, it leaves residue. And so they all, after a while, go bad. You just can't get around it. I'd have bought 5 or 6 of them. That would have lasted me the rest of my life. So, if you are in the market to buy a new heater, definitely go tankless. Your gas bill will save you. So, we'll see y'all later. Have a great day.